We want to get down to business and take you to Israel right now. That's where Oscar El Blue Ramirez is. He is in the Israel war zone, covering the conflict there. He is, of course, on the move with the Israeli Defense Forces. Oscar joins us live now to talk more about what he's seeing and what he's experiencing. Oscar, you actually sent in some brand new video from the war zone showing you taking cover. Kind of put this into perspective for us. Explain what we're going to see in this video.
Yes, we were riding with the Border Tactical Unit. It is kind of like the Border Tactical Unit, similar to the United States. And we were arriving to a compound that is half a mile from Gaza, from the Strip, where it is the contact area, an artillery distance, and a missile just entered. And all the military from Israel, including myself, we went into this bunker to safeguard ourselves. Meanwhile, the missile was destroyed from entering the area.
Wow. Oscar, you spoke with some young IDF soldiers, and I want to play that sound. Take a look.
I think we're going to show them what the IDF is capable of doing. We're going to show them that that's our country and that's our people. What they did is something that you don't do to Israel. The IDF is going to show them the power.
Can you send a message, a strong message of strength to these terrorist organizations so they will know?
We're coming for you.
They're gonna find out that they made a mistake. A big one. A huge one.
And look so ready to fight. Was that your impression?
All of them. They got their heart in their hands, and the majority of them, they're coming from outside of Israel. There's hundreds of thousands of young men coming into Israel to fight for their land, and they're willing to die in the land, and to die in the line of, and ultimately, their number one mission is for this to never happen again. To never happen again. The 7th of October, they keep it really into their hearts, and really, they're just waiting for the signals for them to go in and for them to eradicate these terrorist organizations. Dr. Gina.
Oscar, David Brody here in D.C. What is this going to look like on the ground? You know, the last time in 2014, the IDF went in, they lost 66 of their cherished IDF military members when they went in on the ground in Gaza, and they only went a couple of miles in. You got 20,000 Gazans per square mile there. It's densely populated, of course, not as much now. I'm assuming they're not giving you strategy tips or telling us about strategy, but have they talked about the brutalness of what's about to come here?
Yes, they have. And we were talking to a few of the soldiers, young soldiers, and they're saying, we're just waiting for the signal. We're just waiting for the green light for us to go in there and for us to just eradicate and eliminate this problem. They also talked to us about that this has nothing to do with the peaceful Palestinians, that they were living at peace, and this is all because of this Hezbollah and Hamas organizations. They're destroying the peace and bringing animosity between these two populations. Ultimately, we're right now, when I'm standing, we are half a mile from contact zone, so you can actually hear explosions and constant, retaliation from Hezbollah into constant attacks from Hezbollah and Hamas into Israel. So Israel is just holding the line. They're just waiting for the green light for them to eradicate this problem, eliminate this problem, and just live at peace as they were living before.
Oscar, I think you offer great perspective that there are still attacks coming from the West Bank, coming from Gaza into Israel. A lot of the narrative these days is that it's just an Israeli offensive, but Israel is still defending itself. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, yesterday we came back from Kiryat Shimona, the place that I was live with Dr. Gina, and a missile came in at the moment. Late at night, when these protests that were going on in the Capitol and all these radicals, they were saying that ceasefire, 9 missiles came in from Lebanon, landing on Kiryat Shimona in Israel. So the ones that they need to ceasefire, and these people that they do not understand, is these terrorist organizations, and they're constantly attacking Israel, and Israel is just defending themselves by these constant attacks.
And Oscar, you're not seeing any sort of attacks going out from Israel. That's what you're saying?
We have seen retaliation. Yes, we have seen that they have thrown missiles and source of defense. And also they neutralized 4 individuals yesterday late at night that they try to infiltrate the wall between the division between Lebanon and ultimately in Israel. They eradicated 4 individuals that they tried to radically entrance with explosives, and they neutralized them. So yes, Israel is doing their part. As this is the way that it sounds is you throw me something, I will throw it double. So that's how the strategy is looking as right now.